Did you see it? Did you notice the 64 jersey on Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime costume? I didn't see it. It's white on white. It's really hard to see. And in fact, if a friend of mine hadn't brought it to my attention, I wouldn't be making this video. But she almost missed it too. She didn't catch it until the very end, but there it is again. So he started the performance and he ended the performance with this number 64 jersey. Now, this actually has it. This ties into universal winks, which is the thing that I talk about all the time. About if you're paying attention, you can see the other side poking you and saying hi, and making sure you're aware that you're on the right path, that things are going okay, you're gonna make it. So, the reason my friend brought this to my attention was because back in 2019, her mother passed away from breast cancer. And as a way to honor her mother, they made a Kansas City Chiefs. She was a huge Chiefs fan. It was Chiefs and Church, or Church and Chiefs, one of those. I've heard this many times. And they would literally, they made a 64 jersey to honor her and wore it to home games that season. And her mom passed away right before the season started in August of that year. The 2019 Chiefs went all the way to the Super Bowl and won their first Super Bowl since 1970. So obviously this has a very special place in my friend's heart, right? The number 64 on a jersey. So when this heavenly white 64 showed up, it was amazing, right? It's like, you know, her mom had introduced her to football, and has been gone for a while. But every once in a while, when you're paying attention, they poke you. So as it turns out, Bad Bunny wore 64 to honor his uncle, who he had dreamed of always taking to the Super Bowl. And this was his way of taking his uncle to the Super Bowl. And it ended up being the same way that my friend got to bring her mom to the Super Bowl. It is all fucking tied together, dudes. You want to know how I know? Because I work at a custom embroidery and t-shirt shop. And I made this shirt for myself to wear for Super Bowl Sunday. I made this last Friday, before I knew what was going on. And I don't know if you can see that. I was born in 1966. So I used 1966. And I used Just Win Baby because that's also the year that Al Davis became a minority part-time owner, or part owner in the Raiders. I didn't know that there was going to be this interesting tie of coincidences, and that I just happened to make this shirt this weekend too. It's all tied together, man. When you step back and you look for universal winks, they help remind us there's way more going on than we can see. And we have to be the best versions of ourselves and not bring hate. You know, Bad Bunny's message said it best. The only thing stronger than hate is love. And love shows up all the time in universal winks. So here's winking at you. I am the universe. And the universe loves me. It loves you too. Dog breath out. How? And football brings us together. That's why we love it.